what's up, Nomad Nation? You've got Godfather. I'm 1/3 of your Nomad Gamers. It's Thursday. We made it through yet another week. Here we are. The weekend is staring us smack in the face. So you know what that means, right? That means it's Thirsty Thursday, and you have a little bit of time with Godfather. If you're watching me over on Facebook, on Kick, or on Twitch, I want to say thank you very much. You have found Godfather. If you are not a follower of my page or any of these pages, I invite you to hit that follow button. Please, when you do that, turn on your notifications. That way, every time I come live at you, you are being notified. If you are watching me over on YouTube, you have found the home of the Nomad Gaming Podcast, where every Saturday at 4 p.m. Central Time, 5 p.m. Eastern Time, my two co-hosts, they join me, and away we go. We have so much fun reporting on what's going on in the gaming industry. If you are watching me over on, well, thank you for the like, by the way, Dakota. I do appreciate it. Over on TikTok Live, you have found Godfather 1. What I need you to do over there, I need you to hit that follow button. I need you to be kind and hit the like button. It's real easy. Take your mouse, click, like. It's that easy. It's that easy. So, what have we been doing this week? And above and beyond that, it is that time. But I have to explain myself before you see what I'm about to pull out, because we always have our first drink of the weekend. Godfather took a look in the mirror this week and realized that maybe I'm getting a little heavy. So I've had to make some changes in my life, and one of those changes was get your beverage of choice ready. Nomad Nation, crack them. It's the weekend. This one's for you, baby. All right, now that we got that out of the way, what were we doing all week? Well, if you were watching my live, you would know that Grand Theft Auto is what I've been up to. And if you were watching last night, you would have seen myself and JJ get our absolute hind ends kicked all over that island. We got hammered. What did I do today? Besides lick my wounds, go to YouTube, watch some videos to see if I could figure out why myself and JJ got our hinds end kicked. Well, today I went over to Davenport, Iowa. Most importantly, I went over there to get gas. I mean, that's probably the most important thing to do. But then the second most important thing to do is, if I could get this out of my way, head over to Nerd Headquarters. They're over in Davenport. Go check them out. I went in there, and I'm going to tell you right now, I had the time of my life, and I was just looking around. They have all your tabletop needs right there. Dungeons and Dragons, Magic, Warhammer 40K. They got, and I don't want to step on my toes here, but they have a form of a Fallout tabletop game with the cards. I think I'm saying that correctly. I met with both gentlemen over there that run it. Both are super nice, super helpful, and super knowledgeable. While I was there looking around, the one was helping people out. And like I told them, I was extremely ignorant when it came to the tabletop games. I was very ignorant when it came to that setting. But the name Nomad Gamers, Nomad means you don't stay in one spot long. And that's what our podcast is all about. That's what Thirsty Thursday is about. That's what Talking Tuesday is about. We report on all games. Video games, board games, tabletop games, all of them. And I'll tell you what, I was over there, I don't know, 3 hours before the big tournament that's going on, I don't know, right now. And the Warhammer 40K guys are out there. They were setting up. Uh, I introduced myself because I didn't want to look like a creep and, I have my hands in my pocket, by the way. It's just something I always do. Hands in my pocket, and I'm looking at all their figurines. I'm looking at everything on the table. I'm taking in everything that's going on. And the one thing that stuck out to me when I was watching them was they were using a tape measure to place the items on the table. And the first thought, now I'm not going to lie, and I know the gentleman from Nerd Headquarters is going to be watching this. The first thought in my mind was, wow, these guys are absolutely serious when it comes to this game. Absolutely serious. As all gamers really are. So, long story short, I left there because I had to come back here to get ready for tonight. And I had some time on my hands, so I went to YouTube. By the way, YouTube's your friend. If you don't know something, go to YouTube. I guarantee you're going to find whatever you're looking for. So I looked up Warhammer 40K. That was good and that was bad. Good part is I found a very good video. They kind of gave me a rough estimate on the game itself. I found another one that absolutely lost me, and I'm not going to lie, the lore of Warhammer 40K, at least right now, is very confusing for me. I think I got the premise down a little bit, but it's still confusing. Doesn't mean I'm giving up. Probably after I get on to Grand Theft Auto tonight and I do my dailies, I go to the casino and do my thing there, I'm going to be getting off and I'm going to be going back to YouTube because I am very curious about this community. And thankfully, this community is open enough to where they will answer very uneducated questions from an outsider. And like I always tell everybody, it's okay to ask questions as long as you're not judging and as long as you are keeping an open mind about what you're inquiring about. And I'm generally curious about Magic and Warhammer 40K. I am. They are huge, huge communities. I'm going to slide out of the way real quick. Wrong way. We're going to go this way today. This right here. I just did a simple Google search. Warhammer 40K. I went and I looked at images. I have never had a Warhammer 40K on my background until tonight. I thought, what could have hurt? Now, the other thing you might be saying is, Godfather, you are holding your tongue very well tonight. Well, I'll tell you what, I was asked to. And so I'm going to. Are there going to be slip ups? Yes, there is. Just because that's Godfather. I'm going to slip. But I'm going to try my hardest. So I want to personally thank Nerd Headquarters for giving me the baseline knowledge of both of these. I want to thank them for being so nice. It was the very first time, and I knew it might happen, but it hadn't happened yet. But Nerd Headquarters now has the mantra of being the first individuals to recognize my face from my AI picture on Facebook. I walked in and I was looking at all the cards on the back wall. And I don't know if he's the owner. I think he is. There was two gentlemen there. But anyways, he looked at me and he goes, "You look familiar." And I didn't say anything. And he kept thinking, and you could tell he was thinking hard. He goes, "You're Godfather from Facebook. I know who you are." I want to tell you guys right now that doing what I do week in and week out, it's hard. And it's not hard as in mentally draining. It's not hard as physically draining. But when you look at all of these social medias down here, sometimes you don't get the results that you're looking for. And I won't lie to anybody out there. I was seriously debating on cutting Talking Tuesday out very soon. But there's that time when you just go in, and I was going in as a customer. I was just going in to say, "Hi, I've been sharing your stuff, and I want to take a look around because I'm curious about what you have in here." But with him just recognizing who I was and knowing that I want nothing in return from them meant the world to me. It kind of energized my batteries. And sometimes you need that in your life. And I know I'm going on a TED talk here, and it's not gaming related, but it's the truth. Sometimes everybody needs to hear it. So I want to thank them. I want to thank them for their generosity, their hospitality. We are going to be back. We were talking about doing some interviews with the 40K community, the Warhammer 40K, some interviews with the Magic community. If they have Dungeons and Dragons there, I will be more than happy to sit down and talk with them. I got a very limited working knowledge of it, but I have enough to keep a conversation. Magic and Warhammer 40K, I'm going to have to do a lot more research to have an intelligent conversation with it. But I'm going to try my best. But I wanted to say thank you to Nerd Headquarters. If you're in the Quad Cities, Moline, Illinois, Rock Island, Illinois, East Moline, Illinois, Bettendorf, Iowa, Davenport, Iowa, or any of those surrounding communities as far away as Iowa City, and you need something for D&D, for Magic, for Warhammer 40K, you need to go down to Nerd Headquarters and check them out. They're building a heck of a community. They are. So there you go. That's what I did today. Now we're going to get into our fun stuff, what we are actually here for. That one guy is watching over on TikTok Live, and I just want to say thank you. Be kind. Leave a like. I don't expect you to stay for the whole thing, but just leave a like on your way out. I'd appreciate it. All right, our friends over at Rockstar Gaming. If you were watching last night, JJ and I looked like rookies. We wholeheartedly underestimated the Cayo Perico heist. Wholeheartedly underestimated. And I'm not afraid to say it. Myself and JJ walked in there, and they mopped the floors with us. You can go back and watch it over on YouTube, but I'm going to tell you now, it's ugly. Myself and JJ, we're going to be going to YouTube and looking to see what we did wrong, what we can improve, and then hopefully beat it at a later time. But, wow, was that ever an eye-opener. That was humbling. That was very humbling. 9 hours ago from Rockstar Games. Cozy up in the new Grotti Italy Classic. This veterans, good God Almighty. This Valentine's Day, now available from Legendary Motorsports. Plus, celebrate the Lunar New Year in Grand Theft Auto Online. Find a pink diamond in the Cayo Perico heist. Earn 3 times rewards on Deadline Duo and more. You better be ready for that heist. I'm telling you now, because it is no joke. I did the one from the facility. Me and 3 other Joes, we walked through no problems. I've done the Union Depository, no problems. I have done the very beginning heist. No problems. Did it with 2 people. I got to this heist. Whoo, whoo. It showed me what kind of rookie I am. Holy cats. Whole different ballgame. Also, they still have the Shitaro race going on. So if that's your jam, go knock it out. 2 hours ago from Rockstar Games. Cozy up. Oh, I already said that. I already said that. That's just a double one. But hold on. Let's go to my nightly gaming real quick. Look at that. One comment says it looks like the Marlboro ad from way back in the 90s. I can kind of see it. Kind of. Just a little bit. All right. Rockstar Games, 2 days ago. Fortune favors the bold, but it also rewards the determined. Sell collectors sets to Madame Nazar and Red Dead Online for 2 times RDO cash and XP. Discover collectibles for 3 times roll XP and get 3 times RDO cash and XP in the Salvage and Candor Egg Collector free roam events. One thing I've been thinking about Red Dead Online for about a week or 2. Wondering why it's not more popular than what it is now. Because it is a very good game with very good graphics and a very good online story. I think I know why. It is complicated. The Madame Nazar stuff is complicated to find. Bounty Hunters is also another very complicated role. Don't ask me about Moonshiners. I never got to it. I'll pick RDO up again soon. I'm kind of on a break from it. And then the other reason why is because you got to tap the A button. Unlike with Grand Theft Auto, when you can just hold the A button, this one you got to tap it because you got a horse. It's trotting. It is a very good game, but it's a very niche game. And I understand now why it is not as popular as what it should be. It is a good game. And I've changed my tune on a couple other things too, but I'll leave that for Nomad Gamers. All right, that was it from Rockstar because everything else is from 6 days ago. Let's go check out our friends over at Fallout. It's going to be a weird week on the Nomad Gamers without a Fallout update from the TV show. 5 hours ago from Fallout, get ready to fight for the NCR with the Ranger Power Armor included with the new Mojave Deluxe bundle. Available now through Xbox, Steam, and PlayStation stores. Hashtag Fallout 76. Okay, here is where I have a problem. Fallout 76 takes place in Appalachia. The NCR with Ranger Power Armor and the Mojave Desert is on the other side of the country. The way I see things, if they want to do something like this, then they need to bring out a Fallout New Vegas remastered or a Fallout New Vegas 2. One of the two. You have to keep, for a game like this that has multiple games in the franchise and the lore kind of links them all together, you kind of have to leave this thing in the Mojave Desert. because it makes no sense bringing it over to Appalachia. None. The new California Republic is not in Appalachia. Unless it's something I haven't seen yet in the lore. Uh, unless it's some of this lore that Todd Howard is writing right now. Which is it's their story to tell. They can go ahead and do it. But this is my problem with Fallout, is they're taking stuff from the TV show and they're shoving it into 76 when they're on separate sides of the country. Tell me in the comments, do you agree with me? Is this something that I should be getting upset about? Or is this something that I should just let go? Oh, it's just an online game, who cares? Let me know in the comments. I'd love to hear it. 9 hours ago, bring a bit of the Dino Peaks mini golf course to your camp with this Dino Golf Volcano set piece. Hashtag Fallout 76. All right, this one's kind of cool because the Dino Peaks mini golf is pretty damn cool in Fallout 76. It ain't bad. All right, here's a comment that kind of makes me shake my head. Give us the ability to make a putt-putt course at our camp. No! I agree with Bethesda saying no to that. That's ridiculous. Somebody commented on that and said, LMAO, Bethesda doesn't care what you want. That comment wins the night. It does. That is an amazing comment right there. I'm going to give it a ha-ha. All right, a day ago, be it after a long, that's not written correctly, be it after long days raiding, scavenging, or helping your settlement sometimes, you just need to take a break in between. Why do they always have names I can never say? Orosa 2, cozy camping creation for Fallout 4 brings camping to the Commonwealth. Oh, this is for Fallout 4. All right. But it's a creation, so it's a modder. But again, it's okay. Cool. Does it come with something we might actually want, like Fallout 3 or New Vegas Remastered? Asking for everyone. They're not asking for everyone. I can care less if they remaster them. I can care less if they re-release them. I just don't care. If I wanted to play those games, I'm on PC. I'll just download them and play them. Never a dull moment in the wasteland. Play Fallout now. I don't disagree with them. But here's the one thing I am liking about Bethesda right now is Bethesda is now advertising all of their games. I have seen in here Fallout 3. I have seen Fallout 4. I have seen Fallout Shelters. Let's see if I see anything for 76 in here. There's 3. More 3. Oh, there's 4 right there. And there's New Vegas. Okay. Very short clips of them. But yeah, they're advertising all of them. That is amazing. I love it. I mean, I guess I'm due for a New Vegas replay. Sure wish my Spurs would jingle in a remastered version, though. It doesn't matter if it's remastered or not. It really doesn't. It only matters really for the consoles. 3 days ago, last chance to grab Adams at a discount. Ended yesterday. Never mind. Liberty Prime. Fallout on Prime. Interesting. I think it's a play on words, but it's still interesting. And we did see Liberty Prime Alpha at the end of season 2. So I am so ecstatic to see what's going to happen with Fallout season 2 that I just can't wait. All right, let's go see what our friends over at Starfield's up to. I doubt anything at all, but they have shocked me in the past. Okay, they're going to shock me. 2 days ago, does your ship or outpost need some Valentine's Day decor? No. What we need is new content. Kahawi Quarters by, good lord, Karu Satru adds over 70 pieces of cute furniture and decor, as well as a new Demos ship hob. This creator's all over the place. Fallout and at Starfield. Give us some Klingon hobs, complete with a pet targ, and see the joy abound. That's actually kind of funny. That's it for Starfield. That's it. Let's go on over and let's see what's going on with our friends at Minecraft. Nothing. Not a thing. Minecraft is staying steady. That's what I love about Minecraft. All right. We're going to start something new because until I get a new game to report from you guys down here, we're going to start Fast Freddy on Thursday. Where I just go down my feed and see stuff and report on it. Stone Mountain 64. How many are watching him, by the way? I don't know him. I do watch him. He's a good gamer. He's a good creator too. World of Warcraft. WoW Midnight launches March 2nd, 2026. Pre-purchase now for early housing access. I did see that WoW dropped their last patch before the expansion. Ricky and the Boss. Who watches Ricky and the Boss? I know I do. Ricky's hilarious. The old man's hilarious. The new guy's hilarious. But whatever. Emergency. Who plays Emergency? Bonus points for anyone down here that knows what I'm even talking about. I like it. It's a pretty good game. They're getting better at the coins to upgrade ratio, and they're getting better with the missions. It's been a work in progress. I've been around since probably the beginning, but it is getting a lot better. I have to give credit where credit's due. Our friends over at Nerd Headquarters 7 hours ago, and I did share this, I do believe. Pathfinder Society play is heating up. Join them on Saturday nights as they dive into the dungeons of Golarion. Check the link below for open tables. Yeah, I shared that one. So if you want more information about it, go to my Facebook. It is right there. IGN. Wow, GTA 6 is 9 months out. That's wow. Interesting. I'm not going to say anything else because IGN's been getting kind of free with their reporting here lately. And I really don't want to be the one that puts out some dumbass shit. Sandy's Gaming. Who watches Sandy's Gaming? They are mainly a Red Dead Online or Red Dead franchise game player. And I'm gonna say this now for all the ones that I've been watching, I have learned where Easter eggs are at in the game. So it's been pretty cool. This time, though, he is playing Ghost of Tashamiya. It's kind of odd to see him switch up games, but that's what he's doing. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. So there was an individual who was convicted of a murder and was given a life sentence. The old boy started crying because he would not be around for Grand Theft Auto 6. He would miss the release and he'd miss all the play on it. Yeah, I don't know. I don't have anything else to say about that. I just thought it was funny. Uh, yeah, I think we're gonna be we're we're kind of drying up here. Yeah, we're drying up. So I'm not gonna keep pressing it. We got 32 minutes. I already knew that tonight was gonna be kind of flatline. Not much is coming out in the gaming world as far as news goes. Uh, I am going to be bringing new content when it comes to Thirsty Thursday and Talking Tuesday. I'm going to go back and talk to the gentleman at Nerd Headquarters and see if I can get some interviews in and start learning that community a little bit more. Tomorrow night is Friday. I think I have something else going on. I might not be gaming. Be checking on or checking into the page. I'll let you know if I am going to game tomorrow night. Saturday. Saturday's sweet Saturday. Saturday is Grand Theft Auto San Andreas Day. It's when we start our our journey with that game. The Nomad Gamers are at 4. We should be done by 5. I'm going to eat dinner, come out here, and I'm going to stream Grand Theft Auto San Andreas. We're going to go through the story together. So that's Saturday. Sunday is Sunday Fun Day with Sweet Kitty Pie. Then we've got Monday. I am off, or I'm off work. I'm going to get a motorcycle ride in, and then I'm going to do some extended Grand Theft Auto 5 that day. So that is where we're at up until Talking Tuesday for the beginning of next week. So until then, in the words of my good friend Santiago Cirillo, your negativity cannot and will not break me. You're beautiful the way you are. Keep gaming. If you're out there playing a game and you run across a griefer and that griefer needs blown the fuck up, you blow that motherfucker up. Thank you so much for your love. Thank you so much for your support. We've had roughly 4 to 5 viewers on all platforms besides TikTok. Over on TikTok, we have had 12 viewers. That's not bad for 34 minutes. Normally, I go for an hour or better, and I get a lot better. But I get it. It's a Thursday night. It is what it is. Zach, thank you for joining in over at TikTok Live. So until I see you tomorrow for a Grand Theft Auto 5 live session.